What's up, y'all? It's your boy Just with Detail Diamonds back with another one. In this video today, let's discuss some of the mistakes that I made starting out in my detailing business. If you guys have not already, please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We typically post 3 to 4 times a week. Now let's get started. Okay, so number one, the first mistake that I made starting out my detailing business. I did not ask clients for photos and videos of their cars before I arrived on scene. That is the worst mistake I ever could do. See, what happens with that is clients and potential customers, they begin to lowball you and lowball their situation, saying things like, oh, it's not that much, it's not that bad, it's just a little cleanup. You gotta watch out for those keywords customers use to make their situations not seem as bad as they are. But one mistake that I made was not asking a client, taking their word for face value, not asking them for pictures or photos, because many times we walk into situations where the client told me that it wasn't that bad, and as soon as we got there, as soon as we opened the door, we basically walked into a trap. And me shooting myself in the foot, because I already quoted them a price, I wanted to honor that price, so we just had to take that L for today. But for things like that, I recommend always getting photos, always asking your clients, hey, can you send me a couple photos of your vehicle so I can get you an accurate quote? Make sure you get a look at the vehicle before you take the job. That was one of my mistakes that I made starting out. Mistake number two that I made, I would say not following up with clients and not having a maintenance plan to offer. You guys don't know how much clients I let slip through my fingers because I simply did not follow up with them, or I did not have a maintenance plan to offer them. I don't know how much clients I've had that have appreciated the simple fact of just shooting them a text the day after just to follow up on the job. An example, XYZ, hey Mr. Billy, how are you? It's Justin. We are just following up with you to make sure your job is good. That is golden. Clients love that. I started out and I was not doing that. I also did not have a maintenance plan to offer my clients. A maintenance plan is basically like putting your clients on rotation to have them keep their car maintenance, continuous service on them. But for me, I discount the rate slightly from a full detail just to give them something for a bang for their buck. But like I said, not following up and not having a maintenance plan to offer was mistake number two that I made in my detailing business. And I quickly changed that once I started to see the direction and the long-term goal that I had for myself. Mistake number three, being a full-time detailer and no type of recollection on how to be a businessman. Let me break that down for you. People, we can learn about the trade, we can get the best products on the market, all we want. But if we do not know how to conduct ourselves as business people, how do you get clients? What are you going to do to get clients? How are you going to retain your clients? How much money do you want to make a month? How much money do you want to make a year? What are some of your long-term goals? What are your marketing strategies? None of those things have to do with tools. None of those things have to do with detailing. When you're a detailer, when you're an entrepreneur as it is, you wear many hats. You have to learn all type of things just to survive in the field that you want to reside in. So one of my biggest mistakes was thinking too much into the detailing and not understanding on how to be a businessman. And I think my first real thought on the businessman energy was when I put the maintenance plan into play, because I started to think long term and I wanted to offer my clients something. I wanted to actually bring value to them. So once you realize that to be in business, to be an entrepreneur, you need to figure out the things in order to be a businessman or woman, you will strive. Trying to serve everybody, not knowing how to tell clients no. Everybody is not your target audience. They are not your target clients. You must understand that being in any field. You will have people who, like we talked about in previous videos, they'll want something for nothing. You'll have people who just simply aren't the clientele that you're trying to attract. And many times, me not having the ability to tell a lot of people no, it put a strain on myself, it put a strain on my business, and a lot of times we didn't see that much of a return. So Knowing how to say no is powerful, powerful, powerful stuff. Respectfully, of course, but you want to be able to choose who you want to do business with. You do not have to do business with everybody. You do not have to go out your way. If you're off, you're off. If you're clocked out for the day, if you've clocked out for the day, you've clocked out for the day. You do not have to answer back clients. Clients must respect that, and you must respect yourself by putting no into your vocabulary. It's a must being a business person. You cannot tell everybody yes. That was one of my mistakes that I made starting out. I just wanted to try to please everybody, wanted to try to please every person that came through the door. But nowadays, I try to please the people that I try to attract to my business 100%. Ask them for reviews, ask them for feedback, and just try to have the best customer service I can with them. But realizing that I can't serve everybody, it took some stress and it took some weight off my shoulders because, like we said, everybody is not your client, and you cannot serve everybody out here in the detailing industry or in the industry at that. Starting out, we had our prices were much lower, resulted in a lot of clientele coming through the door early on in my business. One problem that I faced and one mistake that I made was trying to hire too much help from the beginning. Having to train, having to, excuse me if you hear some music in the background. My guy is jamming out back there. We're right now doing his Range Rover. I'll show you guys it in a second. But anyways, starting out, I tried to hire too much people. I knew the long-term goal of my business, but personally, I should have kept it at a lower level starting out. I had to train people, which got hard. We still had a whole lot of clients coming in, which got even harder to please those people because my people weren't trained up properly. I wanted to just give people opportunities. They loved what we were doing out here in the community, so I really just wanted to give people opportunities to work, to shine their own light that God has provided for them. But I realized that you need to start small and you need to gradually build a team. Right now, I'm blessed with 3 guys that work with us. We have 2 little guys who work with us on the weekends, and I have my guy Chelsea who works with me on my day-to-day grind. Right now, we found the balance. We found the balance in having employees, and we found the balance in training and all those things that matter. But starting out, you need to start small. Don't try to go for a whole mile when you still have a yard that you need to conquer. Start small, start strategic, get it done, and grow with time. One of the mistakes that I made was trying to grow too early in my detailing business. I call this a bonus mistake, but a mistake that I made also was not having packages for different sectors of the board. Now let me explain that. Starting out, I only had a basic detail, and I eventually grew to a full detail. One time we had this lady, she came from California, and she wanted a full detail done. I don't know what they do in Cali. I don't know at all. But after that detail, she grilled us. She told us that we finished entirely too fast. She told us that we do not know what we're doing. She questioned our detail credentials. Someone else questioned our detailing credentials. So anyway, with that situation that took place, we came up with a higher grade package for those people who want to pay higher package price, because she wanted to pay $400 or $500. I'm assuming that was what she was used to. We charged her about $200. She wasn't pleased. So with that right there, we had to put into play a package that can fit those people who want higher end details, and that's when we put our complete detail into play. So summary of this review, that you do not want to leave anybody out. When your time comes to expand, try to learn as much as you can. You have clients who want the higher end details. You have clients who want the lower end details. But once you learn across the board, it gives you more flexibility to say yes and no to people, to pick the target clients that you want. So that was just a bonus one. Bonus mistake is not having packages across the board for a sector of people to choose from. Let me just bring y'all in. I told you I'll let you see what we're working on. So Matted finish, looking great. Chelsea, tell him what's up, man.
What's up? Detail Diamonds. You're on the ground, on the grind.
That's my boy, man.
Diamond University.
Oh yeah, we working hard, man. But here is what we're working on. Final result. It looks great. Matted finish. Hopefully we can get him down on a maintenance plan. But yeah, those are my mistakes that I made starting out in the detailing business. If you guys found value in this video, please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, where we post 3 to 4 times a week. Stay blessed, stay positive. Talk to you soon.